Hi folks, Rich Piscine from rjpiscine.com. Come to you today to do a demo video on an Epson printer over here, XP-400, and I just want to go over it with you very briefly, hopefully. This is the first time coming to my YouTube channel, or in this case the eBay auction item I'm putting up on eBay. I do demo videos, intro videos, and sneak peek videos. The video I'm doing now will be a demo video, and it's going to be in regards to the printer Epson right here. Okay, it's the Epson XP-400, and this ain't scratches, folks. It's just plastic on here. I like to do demos, folks, if it's the first time coming here, to point out any flaws or any discrepancies within the product itself, or the item I'm selling, I should say. Whether it has damage to it, if it has any scuff marks or any imperfections, I like to point this out to the potential buyers. This way it gives you a better insight and overview as to whether you want to purchase this item or not. I offer a satisfaction guarantee on all the items I sell. And if there is any problems with it when it arrives to you, please let me know. Don't hesitate. Contact me either by email at rjpiscine@verizon.net, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. But you never have to worry about buying anything from me, because I do offer that guarantee. Without going on any further ado, let me just tell you a little about the printer. This is a pre-owned printer. Okay, this is a pre-owned printer, and I'm going to point the webcam down here. I'm going to do some split screenshots here, so just bear with me. We're going to be going back and forth. But with this printer here, I just want to point out some things to it. First off, I'm going to take the plaster so you don't think it's scratched or scuff marks. This is the way I got it. Now, the printer, considering it is pretty clean condition, the webcam, however, doesn't show you all the imperfections. That's why I like to do demo videos, because sometimes photos do show it and sometimes they don't. It depends the angle, the contrast, the lighting in the room, and stuff like that. So sometimes the camera might not give. I have still shots, of course, but sometimes it doesn't always show all the imperfections in there. So the purpose of this video is to point out any imperfections in there. You can't see it, but over here, I know it shows very shiny, and it is. It's a pretty clean printer, considering. Okay, that's part of my handprint you see up there. There might be some light little scuff marks, but overall, the printer is clean, very clean condition, inside and out. Whoopsie. Let me just close that there. Okay. So here's the inside of it. Now you really can't see much in there, but it is pretty clean in there. All right. It is pretty clean. Let me close this down here. Okay. It's got a pop-out screen here. You hit that little lever, and this thing pops out. There you go. Whoops. There you go. I'm sorry, folks. My webcam is not zooming in on it. There we go. My webcam's a little crazy, folks. I'm sorry about that. It goes in now, goes in and out. The glass is clean, of course, the backing. The printer is well kept. It's pre-owned, but it is almost in like new condition to me anyway. I mean, that's the way I look at it. Okay. It has the slide-out tray. I'm just going to close this for a second. It's got Wi-Fi built into it, and I'm going to show you that it does work. It does connect. Well, if you go through the whole format, you'll know what I'm talking about when I show you. So let's close this up here. Here it has the screen, the tray that pops out. Okay, and it lifts up like that. Okay. The back of the printer has you flip this little thing back here. I guess it keeps dust going in there, I guess. Let me just move this over this way here. And you got the tray that pops out here like this, and that just folds like that. Okay. Let me move like this. Okay. Included with this printer, I'm including a new USB printer cable, and I took it off to for demo purposes. It's USB. This connects to the printer, and this will connect to your computer. Now, here's the thing with the printer. Okay, like I said, outside the minor little wear marks on it, like little scuff marks on it. It might have a little scuff mark. The printer, I would say, is 95 or 99.9% clean, considering. At least I think so anyway. Okay. Like I said, it does have like little minor scuff marks of here, but you don't really see it because the camera doesn't show it like right over here. There might be a little bit, but again, that's superficial stuff. I mean, what we are looking for is a printer that's going to print and work. But here's the thing with this printer. It needs cartridges, okay? When you turn on display, it'll always, it won't let you. Here's the thing with this, folks. I can't do any copying, photocopying, or I can't do any, how could I say it there? I could do scanning to show you that it does scan. I could show you that it does connect to my computer system, which I'm using a Windows operating system, Windows 10. I'm going to show all that in a split screen. I'm going to show you it does connect, and the Windows 10 does recognize this. I don't have any driver software with it. I don't have any instruction manuals with it, okay? It's pretty self-explanatory. I could do it. I'm not sure you could do it too. It's menu driven. It doesn't take rocket science to figure this stuff out. However, if you do need manuals, you can probably go on, do a Google search, and you can get the manuals from there. And the software as well. That's what I did. I went to the Epson website, and I put in the model number, and it was able to let me download drivers and software for it. So you don't really have to worry about an installation disk. If you want to get an installation disk, you might want to contact Epson for that. I personally don't think you would need it, because I was able to make the printer operate without it. Okay, and I have a link, and I'm going to show you on one of the eBay things where you can get the ink for this here. It looks like the person who owned this prior bought the same ink cartridge. When I looked in there, it looked like it was the same exact ink cartridge on eBay. For all four, and I think it came to $7 and change. I will put that in the link. I'll put that link there for it, so you can see right away if you want to purchase it. You'll have it ready. With that said, being that it needs a cartridge, it won't let you go to other like it won't let you do the copying task. So I can't go there. There's certain things it won't let me do, okay, because you'll keep getting a message. I'm doing this demo live to show you right from point A to point B, from startup to installation. Okay, so we're going to start now. Here is the power cable. Okay, I got a little extension cord right over here, and I'm going to plug it in. I like to do live demos, folks, so you people see that what you're getting ahead of time, so you know when it comes to you, it's going to arrive to you in one, in working order. Okay, so here we go over here. So bear with me, the video takes a little long. I don't want to rush through it. I want you to get a good idea of what you're getting here. This connects into here. You can't see it, my computer's right next to me. I'm going to connect it over here. Okay. All right, now let's turn this around so you can see what's going on here. Okay, I'm going to pop the screen out here. Push that little lever. Where is it? There you go. All right. I'll power it on. Okay. Can't really see it too good, folks, with the webcam there. It's now that blinking that you hear, that's the system telling you that it needs a cartridge, and I can't get that there to work. You can't really see that, unfortunately, folks. I'm sorry. Let me see if I can get that where you can see. There we go. Okay, this is what it's telling you. It's telling you to replace that cartridge. It's the magenta one, but you know what? They're all low. And I'm going to show you that on a split screen, okay? But that's what it's telling you. Okay, it's all menu driven. Okay, so this is a menu driven system. You click OK, it'll tell you over here, you can't see it. I don't want to keep holding the printer up, I'm afraid to drop it. You use the arrow key down, and it says remind me later. You click OK. Now with that, it'll let you pan through. You got set Wi-Fi setting, copy, photo. I have a camera that has a digital, my digital camera. It has the micro card in there, but it doesn't fit in here. This micro card is bigger than my Sony card. See it over there? That slot right there. It's on that side. I really don't want to keep picking the printer up right here. Okay. It is menu driven, as you can see. I'm trying to get it to an angle you can see it. Too bad it didn't come in clearer than this. Okay. For some reason, it's not coming in the way I want it. And you would pan through it. Okay, you would pan through it by the arrow keys, left or right, and then you would hit the OK button. Okay? All right. While I also got your attention, let me just open this up really quick and show you, just to get the information for the model number, well, not only the model number, but the cartridges that you're going to need for this printer. Right there. I don't know if you can see that, folks. See it? Right there. That's what you're going to need. That's the model, that's what the cartridge numbers are. And that's the serial number, of course. Okay? All right, you get a little better view now. You can see the screen really good. All right. Okay. Now, I don't want to keep, like I said, I don't want to keep picking this thing up and putting it down. I don't want to break anything on it. Okay, we got that part. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this over here to scan. I can't do copies because I'll show you why. What happens. All right, but you can probably see better. Oh, that's good. If I click over here to copy, watch what happens. Okay, well, you can't copy it anyway because you're going to get a message like that. Okay, so you're going to keep getting this message, folks. It says you need to replace the following ink cartridge, and it show you M for magenta. Okay, now I know what my experience with Epson printers. I sold quite a few printers online here. You will not be able to proceed to certain things unless you replace the cartridge. Okay, so it's not that the printer's broken. I'm going to go through it. I'm going to show you that it does scan. It does connect to the Wi-Fi. Okay, but the only thing is I can't do any demo things where I can't test it to show you, actually, printing a copy. That you're going to have to get yourself. The cartridges, if you want to buy genuine Epson, you're going to probably pay a lot more for them. I buy the non-branded ones off of eBay. I've been using them for my HP printer and my Brother laser printer. If my word of advice to anybody buying cartridges, non-branded ones, first point I would make to anybody buying them, make sure the seller is selling those ink cartridges with ink level chips. Please keep that in mind, ink level chips, and I'll tell you why. Because when you buy a non-branded one, if you buy them without ink level chips, when you look at your ink level guide thing there, whatever, you're going to see it's going to be all low. It's going to show all low, and it's like on my HP, it just shows all lines. In other words, it's not detecting that they're full. So make sure you get ink level chips. Another thing is when you buy non-branded ones, sometimes you're going to have a little printer, the printer's going to have a little problem initializing because it's a non-branded cartridge, but it does work. Trust me. You got to play around with it. When I got my HP, when I got the non-branded ones from HP, I put them in. It says showing that cartridge, there's no cartridges installed or whatever. So I went on Google and I did a Google search on it and said, what happens, what do you do when your printer doesn't show, it shows that the cartridge, you have to install them, it's not showing that they're there. And it tells you in there to take the print head out. In my case, like I have an HP, I don't know on this one here, I wouldn't mess around with it. To take it out, clean the contacts, reinsert it in, put the cartridges back in again, clean the contacts on the cartridge, put them back in, power it off, wait 15 seconds, power it back on again. I had to do this thing either 2 or 3 times. Eventually initialize the cartridges. It works perfect. They print great. I had no problem with them. I've been buying from the same guy over and over again for my HP cartridges. And the same thing applied to my Brother laser printer. I bought a non-branded Brother cartridge. I had to go through the same format. I put it in. It was brand new. It was new. Remanufactured, non-branded. And I put it in. I got the same error message. The same thing. They gave me instructions on how to do it. You hold the button down and so on and so forth. It's a little process, but it worked, and it works fine. And I got it for a third of what you would pay from Brother laser. You buy laser cartridges, they're expensive. Okay, so same thing with this. But anyway, I don't want to get too much in this here. It's what it's telling you need. I'm going to put a link in there. I'm going to show you in a split screen too, if I can, where I seen it for $7 and change. Okay, now I put in here. I'm going to put in here a bulletin from my church, of course. So I'm just going to put it in there just as a sample, just to show you it does scan. Okay. I wish I could show you the print, but it won't let me go through that part because it's asking for a cartridge. So I'm going to click OK here. I'm going to click down here, say remind me later. I'm going to go back here. This is the home page. This is the home button that takes you back. And you go, it's got all the different settings here, folks, just in case you can't see it, which you probably can't. It has over here more functions, setup, help, Wi-Fi setup, copy, let's see, photos. I can't do the demos for the photos because my memory card, that PC card doesn't fit in there, so I can't do that for you. But I can do the scan. Okay, so now the scan has different settings. Scan to memory card, scan to PC, scan to PC and email it. But we're going to do, for demonstration purposes, scan to PC WSD. Okay, So I'm going to click that on. It's saying search right now. It says searching. Now, here's the thing. When it's searching, it'll say no computer found. Okay, now that's crazy because I got it connected over here and it's powered on. Now, I'm going to do a split screen. I'm going to do a split screen on my computer. And we're going to take it from there. And I'm going to show you how I got this to scan. I like to do live things here just to show you ahead of time. Okay, here I'm going to show you the devices over here and printers. Now, here's the Epson, right? Let me go back one thing. I just want to show you just to prove it to you. Okay, I'm going to go over here on the system. Okay, now you see over here, folks, it says Windows 10 2016. Okay, it tells you the gigabytes and all that stuff there. All right, it's also got my HP Pavilion. So it does connect to the Windows. Okay, here's the proof right here. Okay, I'm going to go back over here again. I'm going to go to device and printers. Okay, and as you can see right here, folks, here it is, Epson XP-400 series. Okay, now I'm going to right click this on here. I might have to play around with it for a little bit just to get it to work. Let's see, scan profile, start scan. Okay, this is I think how to do it the last. Okay, now you notice, folks, the computer, well, not here, this on here, it says no computer found. Okay, so that's like a false flag. Okay, I'm going to go scan and you're going to hear the machine going. Okay, here we go. You see it over there? It says scanning page. Okay. You can't see it here, but the little sign here is saying scanning. Okay, let me see what I don't want to. Let me just show this to you folks. Okay, let me see. So I don't know if you could hear it. It says scanning, and you can see it on the screen. It's working. Okay. I like to do live videos because you're seeing it in action. You know, you know that it works. And you know when you're getting it, you know, if you were to buy it, you could say, well, I can rest assured the printer works. I've seen a live demo on it. That's why I like doing live videos. Okay, now, as you can see, it's looking. Okay, let's open it up over here. Okay, and here's the thing I just, whoops. Here's the thing I just scanned. Oh, we're going to import the image. Okay, whatever. Okay, folks. Bear with me. I'm sorry, but it's taking a little longer than normal here. But, you know, the proof is in the pudding, so to speak. Now, why is that? This happened the last time. I had this situation with this here. And I don't know why it does that there. I'd like to let you see it in full version over here. But let me try it again. I don't know why it did that there. Let's see. What do we got here? Yeah, got that. Let me close this screen. I'm sorry, folks. I keep showing you that. Oh, there it is. Oh, oh. We just had it. I had lost it. Alright. Let's try it again. I'm sorry about that, folks. I apologize. Let's try it again. One more time here. Scan properties. Start scan. Okay. Let's see if we can do the preview here anyway, just to show you. Maybe that'll be better yet. I always say the proof is in the pudding, right? Okay. But it's not, you know, I like to do this here because at least you know that it works, you know. This ain't no smoke and mirrors. It's not like I'm telling you something, like I'm writing in the description and you never seen it work. And, you know, like, how do I know if this thing works, you know, so to speak. Okay, so let's see what happens now, folks. I'm sorry I'm taking long here. I wonder why it's doing 2 pages here. That's kind of odd. Okay. Did I do copies maybe? Oh, I think I might have done copies. I'm sorry, folks. I think I did copies with this here. That's interesting. Yeah. For some reason, it looks like it's doing copies here. Let's see. One new photo or video. Let's see. Okay. I wonder why it's doing it there. It was, I didn't have, the last time I just did it. All right, well. Let's see if I could view it this way here. Open. I just want to show you that it works, folks. There you go. All right, there it is, folks. Okay, that's it. That's what you got. That's the scanning. That's from here. Live scan. Okay, turn it over here. Let me click out of this picture here. Well, now you didn't see it, but okay. Let me just close this down a little here. Okay. I just took it out, and that's what we got there. There it is. That's the church. Okay. So it does work. The scanner does work. All right. Now, what was the other thing? Oh yeah. Now, the other thing I'm going to show you really quick is that it does recognize the Wi-Fi settings. Okay, I'm going to bounce over here. Okay, now when you go over here, you click OK, of course. I'm going to go over here to let's see. I'm going to go to home page, Wi-Fi setup. Okay, when I do the Wi-Fi setup, I do the Wi-Fi setup wizard. Okay, so you click that on. It's saying searching. Okay, let me show you here, folks. If I could show you there. Oh, where is it here? Okay. Okay. Here, all right, you gotta take my word for this, folks. I can't get this thing to zoom in properly. I really apologize for it. Here, when you scroll down, it's got FiOS. It's got all the Wi-Fi in my area. It's picking up Direct TV, Netgear. These are all Optimum. These are all areas, you know, Wi-Fi connections that are in my area. Of course, you can't connect to them because you're gonna have to have a code. I'll give you an example. Now, I'm not going to do it on mine. Mine is FiOS. Okay, so when you click OK, it's going to ask for the code. I'm not going to type my code in here, folks, because not for nothing. I mean, it doesn't matter. Even if I did type it in, you get it. It's not going to. I don't think it's going to do anything. All right, but it'll give you password configuration that you got to set up here, and this will connect. But you can see it does detect Wi-Fi. Okay, the printer, like I said, overall it works. You're going to need the cartridges. Now let me see one last thing here, if I could show you. So we know, you know now it connects to the Wi-Fi. It does detect the Wi-Fi. Let me see over here. Sorry, folks, for going back and forth like this. Let me see if I can split screen this again. Let me close it. Now you know it scans. You know it detects Wi-Fi. Now let me go back to the eBay thing here. Let's see. Let me click on here. Where is that eBay? I got a lot of icons, as you can see, folks. You know what? Let me just go to the web page. For some reason it's very slow. Oh, I'm sorry, folks. This doesn't normally happen, but for some apparent reason it's reading in the background here. Oh, I just bumped you guys out. All right, let me go over here. Let me move this here this way here. I just want to show you the where you can get those cartridges on eBay. Okay, let me just move this way here, folks. I really do apologize for this. My system's really working slow for some reason. I don't know. I don't know if it has something to do with the webcam and stuff I've opened up here. But I really like to show you what I got here, if I could do it. It's odd. It's like, I don't know if my scanning software back there, the virus protection is clicking on right now. It's usually not this slow. Okay, let me just move it over here. Okay. Wow. Okay, let me go to my watch list. I think I put on my watch list here. Let's see here. Wow, it's really hung up. I wonder why it's so slow. Let's see, watch list. And I want to just show you that if you go to buy these cartridges for this printer, where you can get them. Now, let me see over here. Well, these are some of the things I'm watching, folks, but let's see. It's funny because like the stuff I do want to have, I want to show you. It's a lot of things. I watch a lot of things, folks, too. Let's see here. For some reason, I can't get what I want to. This is the watch list. I know that, right? As far as I know, it is. So that's the watch list I've watched for the toner cartridges and stuff like that. Toner cartridges. Let's see here. What a way to waste time, right, folks? Watching some guy, you're checking out somebody's watch list. But I just want to show you the I just want to show you that the ink cartridge that you could buy from this person. Oh, here it is, I think. Wait, is that it? I think this is it, folks. Yeah, I think this is it. Here's the guy. Now, if you look over here, what's on this screen is what's in this printer. Okay, so you can see he's selling for $7.95, free standard shipping. Okay, His name, well, if you want to just type in, if you don't want to go through this whole thing, it's called Ink Smile, and that's the name, the seller's name. I would get these here if I was you. I would buy it, you know. But again, make sure they have the ink level on them. Now, I don't know if this guy's got the ink levels on, because you got to make sure. You want to make sure that they have ink levels, because if they don't, you're gonna have a problem. If you don't, then search around. But make sure they have the ink level. You want them with ink levels on them. Okay, I don't want to take too much time. You can do the research yourself. It's Ink Smile. But as you can see, there's other people selling stuff too. See, $5, $5.99. Just shop around. You know, but make sure, word of advice, make sure you get them with the ink level chips, because if you don't, you're gonna have a problem with them. All right. Now that's the thing. Okay. So anyway, folks, this is what we got going on. Let me back out of this here. But that's the ones I was talking about for this printer. Okay. Again, my name is Rich Bassini from rjbassini.com. If you have any questions, you need to have any information, you know, more about this printer, I can't tell you more than what I just demoed for you. Please don't hesitate to contact me at rjbassini@verizon.net. I'll be more than happy to help you whatever any way I can. Again, it's going to need cartridges. If you are the buyer of this printer, you're going to need to buy cartridges in order to do copies and print. It does connect to the system, as you can see. It does connect to Windows 10. I showed you live. Windows 10 does acknowledge that this printer is connected to it, as you've seen. Epson XP-400 was on my printer displays, you know, a display for printers. So you do see it's there. I have no software with it and no user guide. And as you can see, it still connects and it still worked. I know if you remember, when you connect it, the USB, it's going to say for the scanning, it's going to say no computer found. Go into the properties, the printer properties, go into scan, start scan, and you'll see the window come up. I know, like, a lot of people might get to say, you know, it won't connect to my computer, it's not working. It does work. Okay, you've seen a live demo. That's how you have to do it. I don't know why it's showing up in here not working. It says no computers found. I don't know. It might be more configuration. You got to play around with it. I don't know. But I do know the printer prints. I mean, it does work. I know that for a fact. If I had the cartridge, I know I could definitely do the demo on the cartridges and do a test page and everything else. I can't do it because it won't let me get past that magenta. You got to, once you replace the cartridges, this printer should work smooth. Okay, and it's pretty clean. Like I said, that plastic came on. It's very new looking, and you'll see, if you're the potential buyer, you'll see for yourself that the printer is it's a nice clean printer. You'll see what I'm talking about. And again, satisfaction guaranteed on all the items I sell. Don't worry. But if you get it, don't be too quick to judge. Please check it out. Do a little troubleshooting on it as far as to get it, because I might do it a little easier, faster than you might. You might take you a little longer. Don't give up on it and say, oh, the printer don't work. I mean, the printer don't work. It don't connect to my computer. I'm sending it back. That's up to you if you want to, but don't give up on it. Okay, it takes a little system configuration, and once you get it to work, I'm sure you're gonna be very happy with it. But thanks again. I don't want to keep dragging out on this video. Thank you very much for stopping by and taking the time to check out this video. I appreciate it. And again, if you have any questions, please email me at rjbassini.com. If you like my channel, please subscribe. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. If you like what I do with these demo videos, that you think it helps you in making a buying decision, please give it a thumbs up. All right. But thanks again. I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.